Hi guys. I mean, how's it going? Well, what's up for NASCAR? Oh my, this is gonna be fucking weird. But welcome. Look at that, I've got 2 retired drivers out.
Racing for something more than money or points. You know, bragging rights.
Yeah.
This one now. Welcome to the virtual Homestead Miami Speedway for the NASCAR Pro Invitational iRacing Series opener. It's a beautiful day in South Florida. The grandstand is packed with virtual fans.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just pull back the curtain, Wizard of Oz style. Here we are. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the Steve Burns studio.
That's awesome.
Fox Sports Charlotte headquarters. I'm Mike Joy. He's Hall of Famer Jeff Gordon. We're practicing social distancing. John Edwards hiding in the shadows. Larry McReynolds in another room, and Clint Boyer, who's going to be competing. Well, he's part of our broadcast team. We'll see how that goes. All right, folks, we know this is not real racing.
No, that's real. If they're racing them cars, it's a real race, okay? It's a real race.
That real
Jeez, don't mess with me.
Use and compete against each other.
Well, these racers that are here, they've been practicing really hard, taking this very serious, and it is very realistic in so many ways. The way the cars drive.
Ooh, I made some cider, not cider, sorry, seltzer. It's seltzer, not seltzer.
You're going to see guys like Chase Briscoe from the Xfinity Series, as well as
got
Jimmy
smoke in the
Johnson,
house.
7-time champion, is in the field today. But just
It's all good. I'll be able to air out my house this week. Woo!
This can be a realistic practice and experience pays off. Look, Jimmy Johnson goes around on the back straightaway. Even one of the favorites here today, William Byron in the 24 car, who's great at iRacing, has a lot of runs under his belt. Went for a spin.
How awesome would it be if they invited Jeff Fabiano next week to do this? Oh my fucking god. That would be fucking massive. That'd be so cool. And then he would win.
And our very own Clint Boyer, who's in the Charlotte studios in his own rig, is going to take us along for the ride. So that's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
You can spend or a little to go iRacing some of these rigs. Denny Hamlin's is rumored to cost way up in the tens of thousands of dollars.
Jesus.
Here's Jimmy Johnson. This is actually a rig that he got prepared for an upcoming IndyCar test. So,
nice.
That's one of the McLaren rigs. Here's Kyle Larson.
And at the other end of the scale, here is Timmy Hill. And this is a Logitech unit, costs a couple $100.
Yep.
Hook that up to your PC, use your single monitor. You're ready to go. And Timmy Hill,
gosh darn right,
is one of the favorites today. All right, Clint Boyer joins us from just down the hall, where he has hauled his sim rig here from Mocksville, North Carolina, set it up. He's got online. He's practiced. He's qualified. He's ready to go. What's the pucker factor right about now?
It's wide open, boys. Let me tell you something. You nailed it. The Sims are all over the place. Everybody saw that space shuttle rig that Denny Hamlin has. Who knows how much money he spent on that thing? But me, the old dirt racer, man. Guy I grew up racing with, Chad Wheeler, back home in Oklahoma. He has these WR1s. I think Larson, a bunch of us have these. It's a lot of fun. This iRacing deal is such a neat thing. I think the best takeaway from this all is when we're done with this mess, I can promise you, from trying to get some experience on this thing at Homestead, trying to learn as much as I can this week, people are on this thing all hours of the day, and more importantly, all hours of the night. I think my wife is about to kill me.
Now, Clint, I got to ask you, I mean, how realistic is this? We're actually seeing where guys with a lot of experience. Garrett Smithley is our pole sitter for this race.
Wow.
Guys that you don't normally have in the Cup Series, maybe. But yet we do have Cup veterans. What are the realistic, aspects of this, and what's a
tire wear?
Well, I think first and foremost is he can't beat experience, right? You can't beat experience in anything in life.
Yeah.
The more laps, the better you are in anything you do, whether that's racing a NASCAR truck, a Gander truck, or Xfinity Series, or our Cup Series. Laps, logs.
Let's just turn a fan on him when he starts racing.
That's the best thing you can do for experience. That being said, all week long.
Oh man, I really feel the speed.
Joining these hosted races, Tim Duggar, country music guy. I was in a super stock race with Dale Jr. in some chat room. Everybody's FaceTiming, trying to help me get this figured out because Lord knows I have no idea what to do on a computer, how to set it up. But had a ton of fun this week learning this iRacing. I think I qualified 11th, which is very scary because I know there's a lot of cars behind me. I have no idea how I out-qualified Alex Bowman because I know he's an iRacer. These guys are in trouble behind me.
Bowman and Byron are going to just come to the front like that.
Chance I'm going to be the cause of it.
Listen to him. He's up to 8,000
Dale,
RPM
I see
already.
Dale finishing top 10, Eric probably top 15.
Now we know what it's really like for Clint Boyer inside the cockpit of a real race car.
All right. Thanks to social distancing, our roving reporters are in Lake Norman and north of Mooresville. First, Michael Waltrip.
Hey, thanks, Mike. It's a grid walk. I've made my way to Denny Hamlin's living room, and I'm finding him right here in his grid. Hey, Denny Hamlin, look, I brought you some tacos. No tacos? Get out of here with that. But seriously, what are some of the things fans can look for today as a key to winning
This
this
is
race?
pretty fucking cool.
I think it's going to be found in the details. Getting on off pit road, not messing up on pit road, because I think everyone's going to be fast. Passing will be difficult, but in the long run, you're going to see the best guys go to the front.
Ooh, is this a fun track to drive for you?
It is pretty fun, I'll be honest with you. We've all got a lot of laps, so there's no excuses at this point.
Nope.
That's what I'm hearing all around, guys. Regan, these guys are having a lot of fun.
Michael Fun is definitely the name
There's
of the
Junior
game
on
today.
this farm.
I know he'll be smiling. Dale Jr., longtime sim racer, getting ready to head in, hop into your simulator to start this race. What can we expect out of this today?
It's going to be a wild race at start.
He's got to get Martin in there next week. They used to race together back in the early 2000s. So
that's when the guys that are using the sim and know a lot about how to save their tires are going to shine.
Can we call this a comeback for you, maybe? You haven't raced a cup car in a while.
It's sort of a comeback, I guess, but I'm just really glad to be a part of it. Bonnie's in there. I mean, there's a lot of cool guys that are a part of this.
Yeah.
A bit of a mix between the Cup, Xfinity, and truck guys.
That's so cool.
Participating. Timmy Hill, man. I mean, he's a guy that's I'm kind of pulling for. I'm in the race, and I'm pulling for Timmy Hill. He's going to be really fast. Byron is the guy to beat, though.
Yeah.
I think he's got it. Denny Hamlin's going to be quick. He's been putting lots of laps in.
Mike, he's saying sort of a comeback. I'm calling it a comeback. Junior is racing in a race on Sunday once again.
Thanks, Regan. Next
well, they
time,
raced last Sunday too
when you set that interview.
on
Hey,
the Twitch broadcast
Ty
race.
Majeski in row 2. How about Ross
Wow.
Chastain, Watermelon Man? There's Dale Jr. with Chase Briscoe.
Dale's up there. Wow.
Favorite starting up there in the top 6 spots.
3,000ths of a difference between first
Timmy
and
Hill,
second place.
Kligerman, Hamlin,
Denny
5,
Hamlin,
Castle.
Landon Castle. I'm going to go out on a limb with my saw and say the winner's going to come from those first 5 rows.
Maybe. Matt D's in row 8.
Oh, there's Anthony.
Seems about right.
He's also somebody that has a lot of iRacing
Fucking A.
experience.
Ryan Truex is up there.
Because
Row
you
12.
can push a button and completely
he's-
fix your car at no expense.
Jones
And
is
you get to
row
do that
13.
Up to twice during this race.
Yeah, and unlimited sets of tires, too.
And they're free.
And they're free.
Gosh.
Kess is
All
up there.
Back of the grid, 35 car field, and all based on qualifying times. Only a half-second.
I can't believe Kurt,
Garrett's
Kyle,
Jimmy
and
Johnson. Now we're going to
wow.
go to Concord, North Carolina.
That's
and the
crazy.
president of Motor Racing Outreach, Billy Malden, with today's invocation.
Let's pray. Gracious God and Heavenly Father, be present now with people around the globe who need your healing touch. May they feel your power and presence through the care of doctors and nurses and loved ones. And for all the healthcare workers, researchers, and first responders on the front line, protect them, renew their energy, and sustain them, and give them wisdom. Guide our leaders who are making decisions at this time with regards to our futures, our families, our communities and countries, and all the nations of this world. Lord, we are so grateful for all those who continue to work each day so that we can have access to food, medications. Protect and watch over them, as well as our armed forces here at home and abroad who continue to guard our freedom. Heavenly Father, may your peace and presence surround us all and bring us through this stronger, wiser, and more compassionate for each other than ever before. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Next, from his garage in Nashville, Tennessee, platinum selling Curb Records recording artist Dylan Scott with our national anthem.
Oh,
I'll take that all.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Steve Craddock is off.
All right, NASCAR time.
The virtual Department of Homeland Security shut that down. No, the idea, not the drone. iRacing next on FS.
I got my 77 hat on for Eric Jones. Hopefully you can get some boogity going.
That's why I've got the power of one.
That's kind of sucky with the commercial breaks. Hi, buddy. I don't think the world wants to see your tail, dude. So, I'm happy I can still watch this. The Hulu account I was using was downgraded from live to just, standard, Hulu Plus. So, all right. My kitty's messing with me right now. Ow! Leave my hair alone. Okay, buddy. Hi, bud. Love you, Bailey. I love you, buddy. Oh, you love my fat cat. Oh, my big boy. This race seems a little earlier than what the normal race. I think the normal race would have been 2 p.m. Eastern. This is 1:30 Eastern. Huh. Interesting. Alrighty, we're gonna get our race on the only way we can right now. We're gonna watch them go left and left and left. Maybe a fourth left. We'll see some wrecks. But hey, at least we know nobody can get hurt. Okay, buddy. Alright, let's get back to the damn race.
And I am now.
So it looks like Martinsville is tentatively the next real race.
But you will. Trust me. You will. I'm going to make sure my name will be the one you'll remember forever. I am the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I am NASCAR. Welcome back to the virtual Homestead Miami Speedway in Florida, where you have a chance to win cash during today's iRace. Yeah, it's the Fox Super 6. Gotta have that. It's a Sunday. We'll have Fox. Got a race. All right.
Cool.
The jackpot is $5,000, $1,000 guaranteed. Download the Fox Bet Super 6 app. Correctly pick how 6 drivers will finish.
Okay.
And you could win up to $5,000.
Ow!
We could win a virtual $1,000 today.
Ooh.
Do we get to participate in this one this time, Mike?
No, not allowed, and neither is Larry Mack.
There you go.
Now, Denny Hamlin has listed some virtual odds just based on how he has competed competed against these drivers.
Hold on, I'll change something.
Interesting, the field is 9-1, but one driver is 10-1. That in a minute. Okay, here
Majeski's won 80% of his races, by the way.
Here is Zach Novak, our Grand Marshal.
Ew.
Drivers, start your engines!
I want to be able to tell them that. I'd be dressed like this. All right, driver, start your engine. Yeah, right that, man. You just gotta get a little bit of that southern love to it.
Last year in Homestead.
I'm so happy I bought this wig.
Clinton, Connecticut. Thanks for joining us.
Fucking awesome.
Joining us from his own studio, where he is every Sunday on Fox, is Larry McReynolds.
Well, Mike, let me tell you something else that'll be real today. Be strategy. This track is hard on tires.
Ow! You fucking
huge. And
cat.
take those 4 fresh tires, especially on the green.
I almost called him something else.
And who wins and loses
Bailey,
this race.
what are you
Let's
doing,
take a look
buddy?
at the race analysis right now. We're going to go 100
You're being
laps.
spaz. Where's your sister? Go fuck with her. I don't know.
58 to 62 laps. Tire window 35 to 40 laps. Pit road speed 50 miles per hour. And Mike,
God, it would have been nice if they could have gotten Dubin in it to see his car.
One more time.
There we go. Finally, Kitty's off my lap.
Kip Childress volunteered to drive the pace car today, so that may or may not be him behind the wheel. But one pace lap is all you get, and we're ready to go racing.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that pace car is going to pull off right here off of turn 4, and we're going racing right away. And one thing, you know, that they've been able to simulate, Mikey, is clean air versus dirty air. So you will see where being out front has its advantages.
All right,
here we go.
For the green flag, we're racing in Homestead.
Go, 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 go!
On the break from William Byron.
And something else that you saw the race analysis from Larry McReynolds, saving tires is going to be a very important aspect of the strategy.
So it's a 100-lap shootout.
You might want to push here early, like we see William Byron trying to take the lead from Garrett Smithley right here at the beginning. And he wants that clean air. Then he's going to back off and try to pace himself to maintain as much rubber with those tires.
There's Dale. He's up the making some moves.
Briscoe, third and fourth.
Dip down. Oh!
Of NASCAR drivers.
Chastain came around.
Along with Smithley and Timmy Hill.
And Ty Majeski, a little surprising where he qualified. I think you know, we were expecting him to maybe start a little bit further up the field, but already pushing and has got himself a little bit further up there.
Anthony Alfredo.
Now, one thing about iRacing,
caution's out. Caution's out.
The caution did come out for this incident.
Oh,
man. The virtual damage on that car. Usually in iRacing, drivers have one opportunity to bring their car into the pits and get a reset, in effect a brand new car, because this is an expedition. And it's an exposition. It's a virtual race. All right, so we're going to give you an opportunity to do that twice.
What happened?
Was there contact here?
Did Bubba get on him?
Right here behind.
Oh!
See, the 12 of Cendric had an issue off of
Cendric too.
Alfredo tried to avoid him, but just couldn't. They made contact. So now those drivers will get a reset and have a new race car to start this race, get back out on track with.
How many times did you wish you could have said that?
Oh, man, that's one thing you don't have.
Hey,
the reset button.
You know, guys, we've only run 2 laps. But
well, you know, this is what happens when all the haircut places close. My hair just grows.
Come on and get
I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning and looked in the mirror and I was like, good God, man, my hair grew
Dale
fast.
Jr. being one of them. He told me if you have 5 or 4 laps on the tires,
80s hairband wig
come down pit road.
from when Pilot House
we've only got a couple laps, maybe even
had the theme nights.
So I think that's why you're going to see guys further back in the field that might come back there and get those tires like you mentioned.
Hey, Godfrey.
Just passed the pace car. Not sure what that's
got
about.
The waiver in.
Was
Yeah.
he the lucky dog? Was he a left-hander?
Corona haircut right now, man.
He may have just been wearing the
Jesus.
coming out.
This hair is going viral.
I think this is Alfredo.
Hey, man, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. How's everything up in Wyoming?
Nowhere for Alfredo to go.
Not sure how bad all this is for you up there, but I mean, I think
And that damage,
Colorado's
by the way,
one of the
it's
worst
real.
states
If
to
you
be in right
damage your
now
right front
for
fender, just even if you brush
what's
the wall
going
slightly,
on.
that is going to affect the performance and
I
aerodynamics
got me a
of the
cigar.
car. It's amazing what iRacing has done with the modeling of the cars, the suspension, the aerodynamics.
Oh, that's
the
not bad at
racetrack
all.
Itself, how they've scanned the track.
You're doing good,
The
then.
abrasiveness of the track and the
I
tire
think
modeling
we're at what,
is
6,
very
7
accurate.
deaths?
iRacing has
Like
scanned
447
road courses and
cases.
oval tracks
It's
around the
ridiculous.
world.
Confirmed
And even
cases.
variations of tracks. You
Now,
can run the
hundreds and
quarter-mile
maybe
Legends
thousands
track on
of
the front
people have
stretch
been
at
turned
Charles
away
Motor Speedway. You can
due
run the
to
Roval.
not
In fact,
enough
Dale
of
Jr.
the
just led a
tests.
bunch of people last month up to clean up North Wilkesboro Speedway, so that could be modeled for iRacing.
It's going to grow more. Luckily, my work
Caution
finally...
is out. We're going to, in the words of
I'll
the
mute
late
this
Brady
so I'm not
Sherman,
screaming.
we're going to go
They're
pay for
going
some of this
commercial
here show.
anyways. I like to mute commercials. But my work finally woke up and realized it's bad, and they're adding to the grow, kind of. I mean, they're not helping the slow. So they gave all their employees the option of, you can still come in between now and April 20th, but you're going to get paid regardless if you stay home or if you come in. So, I mean, I think that was oh God, when that email came through on Thursday that it was going to be effective on Monday, it was basically a big sigh of relief, and I actually slept well. What? Okay. I kind of worked for like I don't even know what you would call it. I kind of did something similar for about a week before I finally realized, oh, okay, you guys are fucking idiots. This is not for me. It was basically recruiting students for schools like Concordia, which is now done. It's gone. Bye-bye. And, you know, some other of those small religious schools. And they're the whole time they're like, oh yeah, we don't focus on numbers, just try to get people in. And then finally, like the second to last week of training, they're like, oh, but yeah, you got to target these numbers. And I flat out immediately put my hand up there like, yeah. I'm like, but I thought you said numbers are not required. Well, no, they're not required. These are just target numbers. I'm like, no, they're required numbers. If I don't hit these numbers every week or every month, I'm getting canned. And then finally, at that point, I immediately knew, okay, let me just get through the last day of training tomorrow, take my $20 an hour, and let me take this 1 week of paycheck or whatever it was, I think it was a week, and go find something else. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that, because I would still be virtually working. I'd be working from a laptop 40 hours a week, right here in my living room. But I'm surprised that you don't have that option to, you know, I'm surprised they don't just hand you a laptop to use and, you know, the headset you need to just make the virtual calls. Don't call me. Yeah, see? Yeah. Are these things that your employer knows? Because you could actually get them in some serious trouble for not giving you the option to work at home.
Ready to go in his full regalia. They're ready to spot and checking it out.
That's awesome.
I'll have all of you with us on social media and watching.
Kevin Hamlin is spotting.
So Clint Boyer started 11th, running 11th. How were those first couple laps?
I was just trying to settle in, get in line, and apparently
Okay.
some of them boys in
Yeah.
the back didn't understand that. Jimmy, I don't know what's happened to Jimmy. I think he had a restroom break. We've had to reboot the whole game because Jimmy was out.
I'm glad you're getting it out of the way on Monday to go in there and just, you know, fuck it, I'll go in there. I'll go away looking at my hair, sorry. Fuck it, I'll go in there and get my 1 day a week done and just go home and work virtually.
We don't have race control.
I mean, my librarian said, look, Chad, I know you're not being utilized right. I don't have a supervisor. She's basically my point of contact. She's like, if you think of any programs that you want to implement either virtually or in the fall, you know, send me a little write-up of what you want to do. So I'll probably still do that a couple times. maybe put together a couple, 2 or 3 programs. But the issue is, I'm kind of happy the program I put together for the summer got the axe because I don't know if I'm going to be there this summer. I really don't want to be there this summer. The way they kind of treat me. All right, here we go. Finally got the standings. Oh God, Byron's running away.
First position to get in the clean air, but he's also got to see
Earnhardt slipped to 8th.
willing to push it here. And I think it's really important.
Jimmy Johnson's in last.
These are all fixed setups.
Fuck, he's 4 laps down.
Has control of
Eric Jones 23rd. I saw Ryan Truex somewhere.
Get ready and do all kinds of different sprints.
Kyle Busch is 30th. I love it.
But in this particular race, we'll go to Larry McReynolds, who can
Ryan Truex is in 20th. Come on, Truex, let's go, buddy. Maybe we'll get Martin in there next week. That's my big hope because he's got a lot of experience in iRacing. He used to iRace with Dale Jr. back when Truex was coming up under Junior Motorsports. They should have made Joy or whoever's talking look cartoony, like a video game.
iRacing's graphics. This is awesome. Every detail of this racetrack down to the billboards and the light poles have been replicated here. As you're on board with Denny Hamlin and
I am too. I mean, I don't think. I was thinking about hockey. Like, how could they do it? Okay, well, the Lightning are supposed to play, let's say, Toronto. Why not have Stamkos and Austin what's it? Austin Matthews. I think that's his name. Why don't you have those two play NHL 20 against each other? Just, you know, for fun, or like Nathan McKinnon playing Marc-Andre Fleury representing the Avs and Golden Knights. I think that'd be fun. Baseball could do the same thing. Nolan Arenado versus playing Kershaw. Virtually, just just for fun, just to give fans an aspect of, okay, we got baseball, we got hockey, right now we got racing. So I'm happy NASCAR is able to do this. Now it's easier for NASCAR because these drivers can just go out there and individually drive.
But if you're Denny Hamlin and that rig has motion, every bump on this racetrack, it hops up and down. There's feedback in the wheels, so when you can feel the tires, because you can't
NFL news.
do it with the seat of your pants, so you have to do it through the steering wheel and through visual.
Okay.
That steering wheel will
nothing important. Just got to crank it up. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Trouble. There's a crash.
Uh-oh.
Right down the front straightaway.
Oh boy.
Jimmy Johnson is among the cars. Against the wall, there's Kurt.
Yep.
Oh, that car's all torn up.
It's okay, he can go into the pits and reset his car.
Down the front straightaway. Now, we do have a lot of different camera angles. We have the blimp camera. We will have replays, and all of those are controlled from the iRacing studio, their headquarters up in Chelmsford, Mass.
Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I'm actually enjoying this a lot.
For all the tremendous help they've been to us in putting this event together and helping guide us TV folks through it. Let's see what happens here, Jeff.
You can see a little bit of contact there with Ryan Truex. And the 38.
Oh, Ryan got involved.
And then they collect Justin Allgaier that just sends him.
Do you remember those cups from the 90s that had that wacky purple, green, white design? That's what Ryan Truex's car reminds me of. I would love to get a 124 car of Ryan Truex's.
Laps in. What do you do?
Crazy.
I think you're seeing it right there because we're not going to go back racing until about lap 20. What this would do for these drivers, Mike, getting these 4 fresh tires here, it would almost make it a one-stop race. So not surprised to see pit road very
So after this race,
4 tires filling up with fuel.
I'm gonna take a break, probably eat lunch, and I've got 4 games I want to record.
Signboard man, and he must
Yeah.
stop directly in his pit
And I
box
gotta get it done
or
because I got about 22
you won't
hours
see
left
his crews jumping over the wall and working on
with
these
those
cars.
demos before they
Again,
lock
from
out.
the driver's point
So
of
that'll be
view,
fun to do. That'll be on
that's not
YouTube.
necessary, so that would be a whole lot of extra bandwidth that really doesn't
Speaking of YouTube,
add to the playing of the game from the driver's
what's it
seat.
called?
So,
Willie Morgan
couple of quick
and the
stops
Curse
here.
of Bone Island. My
Doing it too
playthrough of that
Stop out
demo
the
just
lead.
released on
That's definitely
YouTube
an option
right
you have,
now.
2 or 4 tires. That's
And if
exactly
you
what they did.
enjoyed my little misfortune commentary for the bad choices, I think you'll like this because, you know, I'm like, okay, this game is, kind of stupid, but it's probably something I'm gonna end up picking up anyways. I'm like, it's dumb. It's definitely geared towards a younger generation, but whatever, it works. It works. But yeah. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh God, I don't want to lose the connection. Oh, nice. I've tried. This is kind of ticking me off right now. This keeps going in and out. I've tried flight simulators back in the day. I can't wrap my head around it. I used to want to be a pilot, and it's like, I can't. This is tough. So, my props to you, man, for learning it. Hopefully you can get it good and maybe stream one of these days. I'd definitely watch you do some X-Plane. I wish I could do iRacing. But I know, after playing Wreckfest several times, I can get pretty aggressive. So, I would be the jackass to, like, wreck the fucking field. So, I think you should, man. I plan on streaming a lot, at least this upcoming week, if not the upcoming 3-4 weeks, probably 3 weeks. Because at this point, I think we are actually due back to our normal-ish schedules on the 13th of April. So that way we can kind of get the library in order. But between you, me, and the walls here, they're not opening until May. So yeah, I mean, they've already announced the library is not opening up until at least April 20th. Honestly, I was surprised when they said the 20th. I was just figuring it would have been like, because everything, you know, sports are geared up to start up again on May 3rd. I don't know what hockey's going to do. I think basketball already said they pulled the plug on the season and they're just going to call the season a loss. I honestly could see hockey just saying, you know what? Congratulations, Bruins. You won the President's Trophy. I'll put the audio back on. There's Landon.
All right, good luck. Here we go. We're going green.
You know, Boston can get the President's Trophy, and we're basically going to start divisional playoffs. That means if you're a wild card team, I'm sorry, no playoffs. That's the only thing I can think of they could do at May 3rd. Maybe they'll just start the playoffs then. And just say, fuck it, the season's going to end in, holy crap, they're getting really aggressive. Season, you know, may go into, playoffs may go into July. Which, good luck keeping the ice healthy in Tampa in July when it's 100% humidity and 94 degrees is the high.
That's Ross Chastain to the inside of Garrett Smithley.
Klingerman right behind them in the 77. than Timmy Hill.
And you heard Landon Castle
Yeah.
talk about
No, I
saving
agree.
tires.
I think that's why
Everybody, all the drivers that I've talked to said that is such a huge
all these
part
leagues
of this event
optimistically
because of the
just
tire modeling,
basically
this
put the
race to
bullseye on May
racetrack,
3rd.
how much you have
I don't know what
to hold
NASCAR is
back.
going to do. I think they're going to have to just.
Guys going by
Oh,
Jimmy!
Jimmy!
Johnson.
Oh, Jimmy just took out Eric.
Pile up there.
And the caution is out.
Wow.
Oh, that's a big wreck going on.
Yeah. Can you?
Back behind these leaders, they were fortunate to clear
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson, get through there. It looked like Jimmy's car slid up the racetrack, made contact with somebody. And a lot of those cars, Mike, were side by side, so nowhere to go.
Yeah. I think he took out Eric, Ryan.
Clint Boyer might have been right in the middle of that.
Boyer.
He's back at 29th after the pit stop and the restart.
Damn,
but it was
Clint.
Jimmy piling up hard with Ryan Priest.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Eric's still going. That's good. I got my
This day's gone from good to bad.
No, come
Eric
on.
Jones
I'm
hat,
destroyed.
77
I'm going in
old
for my
school.
first
Oh, fuck.
on the first one.
21.
On the first one.
21.
Jimmy on old tire.
Oh my God, Comcast. Well,
Don't have a lot of grip for a lap. Cars
No.
get real loose.
Really, really loose. And you
I
asked a
know.
question about being realistic. That's the most realistic thing
Comcast
about
might
that. Actually,
block me
these
from
cars
doing
are harder
this.
to drive. I hate to say that. Than our cars.
There's
Our cars are pretty
Ryan
forgiving.
Truex
When you get loose, they kind
and
of
the
catch
90s
themselves a little bit. This thing,
wax
when it gets
cup
loose,
look.
she gone.
I don't know what they even call those
Your car
plastic.
got destroyed.
Not
in
plastic,
that.
but paper and wax cups.
Just hit the reset button. You'll be right back in it.
All right, let's ride along with Clint.
See,
God,
they're
this
already wrecking.
sim looks so fucking good.
Oh, we needed another spot.
Oh.
for Clint.
He went right through Dale.
I was
He took
already
Dale
loose.
out.
As I hit the brakes, I got loose. Hold on a minute. I'm redoing stuff. I'm out of control right now. I got you guys in one ear. I got somebody in the other. Junior's on somebody's rear end. He's mad about something. This
Kinda
is
wish-
awesome.
And you got to be an IT guy.
And I need to be
Oh,
an
I'm so
engineer
glad
as
that
well.
they don't have like full radio access right
Catch the
now.
47.
Godfrey. Oh my God, could you imagine?
That
They're
would
like,
be, Ricky's
oh,
Funhouse.
maybe we shouldn't be doing this on regular
Well,
TV.
we
Maybe
still
this
got
should be
32
something
cars on the
streamed
lead
on
lap, counting all
Twitch.
the redos. We've had a big pileup at lap 20.
Oh, by the Hooters
in this
car.
iRacing
Got around
spectacular
Eric
at Homestead,
and.
Miami. Oh my gosh.
Okay, it was the 89 car, not the 88. See, this is fun. I have a smile on my face, man. I'm enjoying this. Ain't the real deal, but it's good enough for what it is. Yeah, down here, I can't believe we only have two options for internet. We have Comcast and CenturyLink. I almost called it Quest. Wow, it's been a while since it was Quest. CenturyLink and Comcast, which I think is stupid. Oh, of course, Dish and Direct, and yeah. I don't count those. Ooh, 2 feet of a pizza. What? Yeah. I mean, my down speed with Comcast, Xfinity, whatever, is great. I'm getting like 325 to 350. My up speed caps at 12, and I'm like, and every time I tell them, I'm like, you guys don't realize I'm a streamer. They're like, oh no, you can watch your Netflix and stuff. I'm like, I'm not talking about watching. I'm talking about, I'm a content creator. So now every time I tell them, talk to them, I'm like, I'm a content creator, and this 12 up is bullshit. At least make it 30 up. Oh, if you want 30 up, then, for $200 a month, we can give you gig speeds down. I'm like, I don't need gig down. Gig down would be nice. It's just I'm focused on the up speeds, and I'm getting grilled. Oh, we get throttled severely. Luckily, I think I'm getting together with him. Hold on. That might be better. Luckily, I don't know. Is it blurry for you, man? Grainy? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna lose the chat, but that's okay. It's over on OBS. I'm looking grainy, and I've noticed that was going on yesterday too. Could be the smoke in my house. Let me crack my door open. It's gonna get cold in here, but I'm gonna crack my door open and just kind of let some air in and out. Doesn't help I'm wearing sunglasses too, so. But yeah, I get throttled like crazy, but luckily the guy I'm supposed to be getting together with tomorrow, because we get together once a week, my buddy Ralph, who works for Xfinity, I'm gonna just ask, what kind of, could you get me a good deal for cable? Excuse me, could you get me a good deal for gig internet speeds? I don't know if he could or couldn't.
Are a couple laps down.
Dale Jr.'s in 8th, okay.
Otherwise, 33 cars on the lead lap.
Jones is in 20th, 20 and 20.
For this restart.
Yeah,
Ryan's
we're really starting to see those iRacers who have experience in laps in the virtual world starting to come to the front. Great call so far by Denny Hamlin, taking 2 tires on that last time they came down pit road. Was able to get the lead and get that clean air. And
nice, so Denny's in the lead.
Byron with the 4 fresh tires. Let's see if he can do that again on this next restart.
Note how the sides of the cars are picking up a little bit of tire rubber and a little bit of dust and dirt. Those numbers will be all but illegible by the end of the race. Now the track is cleaned of rubber as we get ready for this restart, and Hamlin stands on it.
Come on, Denny. I can't help but root for my Gibbs boys.
As you see these guys running side by side, they have a couple different options as far as
Chastain's up there too.
They can
Here he
actually
comes.
have somebody in their ear watching a different angle of their car, spotting for them, or there's an in-app or race
in-game, yeah. There's a
person that can be in your ear telling you certain things, or just use
spotter.
your ears. So about 3 different options on how you have a spotter clear you. As we see right now, William Byron fighting really hard with Ross Chastain on the inside.
Oh my God, I think they should. F1 definitely should be doing something like this.
Unfortunately plugged in too.
Yeah, I love it. He says just
that would be awesome. Come on, Ross.
It cost you a 10th.
See, I like that it simulates the draft.
You talk to us drivers.
I'm just happy that they're not using like NASCAR heat or something to do this, and I'm glad that they're smart enough to go, you know what? We have a really good thing going with
Check out. Bobby or spotter? What happened? Ross Chastain and William Byron got together going into one. Still green. Sorry.
Now they're wrecking.
Oh my God! Oh, there. That Chastain's done. Kurt and Kyle get around. Oh boy.
I barely made it right there. I think I passed 15 cars.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You guys were. You're my only spotter. I can't hear what's going on in the other ear. I can just hear you guys.
So caution's out for the 4th time at lap 29. That's hot dog no bun right there.
Yeah.
For 6 car, Ross Chastain got turned and burned right there.
Yeah, you saw William Byron get a run and
Alfredo got up to
inside,
13.
Ross going into turn 1. I don't know if William moved up or if Ross came down.
Truex is in
We're gonna have to
23rd.
go back to this replay and see what
Boyer's in
caused that.
15th, 25th. How many cars are there? 35. Okay.
See
John
William Byron
Hunter's
comes
way
off the
back.
top, goes to the inside with a bit of a run. Ross Chastain moves down to block as they get into 1.
Yeah.
Boy, hard to say. Hard to say. It looked like Ross started to move.
That looked like it was all
Chastain.
Chastain getting it
That was
down
Donnie
in
and
there.
Kale material right there. They almost took him down to the apron.
A lot of damage to Ross
Earnhardt
Chastain.
got, the 21.
Carnage afterwards.
He hit everything but the lottery.
Yeah.
Be
Ooh,
curious to see
Kurt
what
got
kind of
around
damage
it.
now is going to happen on William Byron's car. Looks like he's going to, he has front splitter damage, so he's going to have to come down and fix
Good,
that.
Boyer's moving way up.
You will see the cars, the right side will go up as they change right side tires. There we go. With that lead car on pit road. And then you'll see the left side go up in the air as the crew comes around to put left side tires on.
Denny got out well.
2 tire changes there. We'll wait for an update.
Denny
You can see
saw
the 24
that lead.
cars right
Denny
front damage
let off of
is
the.
fixed. They have a couple different options as far as a full reset or just fixing minor damage on one of those pit stops.
Yeah, if
I
you
don't like that they
minor
have the
damage,
full reset.
what
Now
we
that I
have
think
learned,
about
Jeff,
it, it's like when I
any
see
damage
Jeff,
whatsoever
doing
on the race
iRacing,
car actually
he
hurts the
mans
speed.
up and
It
just
hurts
sits
the
there
performance. So, yeah,
and
fixing
kind
the
of
damage is important,
gets on the
and then
damage
obviously
clock
the
and just
full
kind of
reset.
lets it do its
So
thing.
here are your new leaders. Dale Earnhardt Jr. out front in the number 8. He also found a sponsor for this race. Most everybody's running their regular Cup sponsors, but
And I heard the virtual crowd go nuts when
Yeah.
he took the lead.
Yeah,
of course they did.
Ryan is hysterical with it. That's I
He
see.
ended
I
up like
kind
on
of
that company filter
between
time,
Ryan
so,
and Jeff, I like watching
it's-
Ryan do it
See?
because
it's just-
he's a lot more laid back and loose with it. He's just having
Even in
fun
the
out
virtual
there.
world, there's a lot of junior fans
Jeff
out
just
there.
gets super focused and just
the
kind of
crowd goes home.
gets a little bit silent on the mic, but that's that's how I would be too.
69 laps to
I mean,
go.
if you've watched me play,
Earnhardt the leader, Timmy Hill.
even watching me
in
do
second.
Farm Together, sometimes
And,
I
what a
get
great drive
oblivious,
he's had.
especially
He
when
has
I'm
the
starting
second
out
most iRacing
early in the
starts
stream.
of any driver
I'm
in this field.
oblivious
Chase
with the
Briscoe
chat
has
to the
almost
chat, and I feel bad, but
2,000
it's like I'm
iRaces.
focused on taking
Timmy
care
in
of
the
what I have to take
1600s.
care of.
Garrett
To
Smith
progress
with
through and
by
kind of go,
far the
okay, I
highest
want to do
winning
this with the
percentage
farm, I want to do that
of
with
any
the
driver
farm.
in
So
the field.
I get it.
At about
Hold on,
80%.
let me grab another
Yeah, Ty
beer.
Majeski.
Tommy
Right,
Jeske,
yeah,
excuse
Ty
me.
Majeski.
Yeah,
His
Briscoe.
winning percentage is incredible. Almost 1,200 races and over 900 wins. Hey, look who we found.
Wow.
Jimmy Johnson.
There's Jimmy. That's a nice rig, Jimmy.
You're not last. How are you doing?
Here we go. I'm drinking this shit. This is garbage. I'm drinking some garbage Colorado beer.
Well, maybe we don't have Jimmy Johnson, but you can see he's in his garage. It looks like he's smiling, having fun.
Yeah.
Now you can see a little bit different setup on Jimmy Johnson. He's laid back like it's an Indy car or Formula One car.
Well, that's the way that was set
I
up.
like that, Jeff. Notice that his feet are higher than his butt dyno.
Yeah, and I'd actually heard that Jimmy is scheduled to do or was scheduled to do a test at Barber Motorsports in Birmingham, Alabama, or outside of Birmingham. So to get ready for that test, this was the rig that he had built for himself, which was, as you can tell, is really more set up for an open wheel Indy car or Formula One car.
Oh, nice.
Cool
Luckily, the
setup there.
liquor store up the road for me is still open. I may have to make another run today.
So Jimmy in 34.
Or
Sorry,
I
we don't
could
get audio back from
Clean this
Jimmy
out,
Johnson's rig there.
sanitize it with
But
Star
we do have
Sand,
a lot of activity
run
on
it up to the
as we do during
pizza
the
place
cup race.
by me,
Steve O'Donnell.
and get it filled. I just don't know how much they charge. That's where I'm just like...
Now that's short track style right there.
Which is weird to me that I can bring my own glass because all the breweries are saying, unfortunately, we can't let you bring your own glass.
Like having a reset button. It's all the things we
So
wish we
we're
could
going to
have
have a
in the real
deal
world.
with our growlers. Sorry, I'm looking for the... It's loud. So we have a deal with, like, a lot of the breweries are selling glass like this for like $2 or $4 cheap. And they're usually $6. Here we go. Going live.
Speaking of Dale Jr., when I did talk to some other drivers, one of the things that they said was that Dale
God,
Jr. is
it's so fun to see Jimmy Johnson smiling and laughing, having a good time when he's second to last.
So no surprise here that Junior's.
Oh, nice! Look at that. A pitcher and a pitcher and a pitcher.
One trip down pit road so far.
But
And how about I can say Alex
I can see
Baldwin,
me doing this
here,
every week,
him
man,
side
until
by
racing
side
comes
with
back,
him,
and then do
Alfredo.
this with the real
He
races
was
again.
almost not going to do this race because he ran the Atlanta race a couple weeks ago. Last week, he wasn't happy with the way that it went. He said, I don't know if this iRacing thing is for me. And right now,
Are you guys still relatively dry? Can you go to excuse me? Can you go to the grocery store and pick up beer? Actually, I've heard the grocery stores are pretty picked over with beer here.
He has offered to match Denny
So,
Hamlin's pledge. Hamlin said he
everyone's like, God, man, I went to the grocery store, no toilet paper, and the beer selection sucks.
well, and maybe that was some of the strategy.
I do have a
Danny
bomber
Hamlin had by
bottle of
those two
Corona, and
tires
I
to get
bought
out there
that
and
kind
make
of
some noise.
jokingly.
Those
Now I'm
guys
like,
right.
I won't drink that on the stream.
Bubba Wallace up in the top 5 without
But
his moment. And you're riding with Chase.
let me see if I can.
Yeah, Chase is just one of those guys that
I'm gonna find something real quick.
he doesn't
Give me a
talk
second.
a lot about maybe some of the things he does behind the scenes when he's on vacation or at home during the week. I have a feeling Chase Elliott spends more time doing some iRacing than any of us know.
You think there's anybody at the pool hall today to ring the siren if Chase wins this? I hope so.
Probably not.
Want to ride along for a lap?
Okay.
All right, Chase Elliott with our Fox virtual visor cam.
If you're somewhere, I'll find it. Oh, give me a second. I'll be right back, man.
Jeff, there's only one thing wrong with that shot. Andy Jeffers hasn't been in that car putting 87 sponsor decals on every piece of roll bar and padding in the place.
Mike, where I'm blown away with right now is when I look at the steering inputs from Chase Elliott and I hear the throttle. It is so realistic that when I run a race at Homestead, that's exactly what it felt like, and the timing of it, of rolling out the throttle, waiting on the throttle, the car's a little bit tight, getting to the center, and then rolling back in the throttle.
Alrighty.
As well as a little bit of looseness as the transition flattens out the straightaway. So realistic.
Frank Wilson's joined us in studio. 6 feet, Frank, 6 feet. Wondering if he'll still get his.
Oh shit! Kurt's. Oh, Kurt. Kyle hit Kurt. You can't make that shit up.
We saw Denny Hamlin involved. There's Parker.
Oh
Kligerman,
shit!
Kurt Busch.
There goes all the Gibb cars.
This could be a second reset for Kurt Busch. I think he had pretty heavy damage in a wreck earlier in this race. Hey, there's Kyle Busch.
I wish I could ring him up and get into
A lot
him.
of championships in this field here today.
But yeah. Now that we don't have hockey,
Right now, the highest
I'm
running
looking for it.
championship
I'll
winning
find it.
driver is
I have
Giordano in 11.
the 2004 Stanley Cup Finals Game 7 on DVD. The one that the Lightning won the Stanley Cup doing. I might stream that tonight doing it like this.
And
That's
Fox
the only
Sports
game I
has
have.
also, matched Denny's pledge for the day to help virus victims.
You can see some damage to the right front of Kyle Busch's number 18 M&M's Toyota there.
My buddy has the
Coming down this back straight, when you talk about
1996
spotters and being able to clear yourself,
Stanley Cup
and
Finals
to
Game
look
4
to
on
me
the
or
tape
so.
when the
Another
Avalanche
angle
beat
with
the
this that we'll
Panthers.
get to here soon, but
Oh!
He's going to take the left front fender out
Was Kurt Busch.
on Kyle Busch's 18 as he hits his brother, who was spinning on the back straightaway. A lot of action on pit road.
Now if I stream it that small.
Matt DiBenedetto ran hard into somebody trying to get into this.
If it's as small as the race is right now, I'm good. I think the rule is
Garrett Smithley leading them off pit
like
road.
if you're
Eric
streaming
Jones,
you.
Dale
Hold on,
Jr.,
I gotta grab my
Chase
regular
Elliott,
glasses
Ryan
real
Preece,
quick. I can't see how
and
bad
here's
this
a
looks.
replay from the blimp.
As you can see, Chase Briscoe in the number 98
There you
ran
go.
high.
All right, looks okay.
I think
If it's that small, I'm good according to copyright law because like me, I have to be larger than that. Like you go on YouTube, people are showing clips.
Kurt Busch's car slewed to the right like that.
I don't know. I shouldn't get in trouble.
I mean, it is.
I got in trouble for the
I
NFL game
just
because
really
it was a
believe that
full
when the 98
screen
car went up the racetrack, he felt like
and the
that he
audio was
clear.
direct
There's plenty of
linked
room there to come up, but the
to the
98
computer.
Briscoe got a pretty good run back
So
to
that
his,
kind of killed
to
me.
get to
I
his outside.
really should have just done it. Even if I like did the Super Bowl and I did it like
Ross Chastain on
sorry.
pit road.
just backwards to me like this, I'll be fine.
And we're under
Okay,
caution
no.
for fifth time
If it's
today
like this, I
in
should
this
be fine.
150 miler.
Jesus. 150 mile. I don't even know what lap they're on. I'm not even paying attention. They gotta be over midway through it. There's supposed to be some horse racing after this on this channel. I have a feeling that this race is going to go longer than the allocated time that they had. That Because basically they're like, oh yeah, we'll be able to get the race 100 laps done in an hour and 20 minutes. They're gonna have to allocate 2 hours next week, I think. So that's why I preferred this on Twitch, like last week's race, because it's like there's no other obligations, there's nothing else they can do. It's definitely different, but I know it's like these. Could you imagine if they're doing this on Daytona? Fox Sports 1 would have had to allocate 4 hours for a 100-lap race. I mean, God, it's just this sim. It's just, you know, I've been watching Jeff play iRacing for, I don't even know, however long he's been streaming it. I think since he switched over to Twitch 2.5 years ago or whatever, 3.5 years ago. I don't remember. But I mean, I've been watching Mr. Fabiano for 4 years now. No, 6. So he switched over his streams. Jesus, 3.5 years ago. Yeah, 3.5 years. Because I've been streaming for 22 months. So I got to kind of go back in my archive and figure out when my first stream was. My first official stream. I did a test stream with my brother playing golf with friends. But I didn't have Twitch set up right for it to save the VOD. So as soon as I ended the stream, it was gone forever. Attempting to resume. Oh, stop giving me this shit, Comcast. Okay, now it's just sitting there buffering. All right.
Welcome back to the virtual Homestead Miami.
Thanks for having us back.
iRacing on Fox, the NASCAR Pro Invitational, and Bob Popris brings us some breaking news from Twitter.
Okay.
Here's Alex Bowman.
My setup.
Needed to take a break, but Finn's gonna fill in. Well,
My setup is. It's going to be upside down, but here's my setup. There's the main screen. That's 50 inches. That's 32. That's 32. And way over there, it's off. That's my other monitor.
Let's take a look at the Toyota top performers.
So, yeah.
Hello, graphics. Oh, there we are. All right, Eric Jones in 7th, Bobby Labonte.
All right.
Haven't seen Bobby Labonte's name on that chart in a long time. Our Fox colleague. Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell are our
I'm trying to center it. How do I?
Yeah, Mike,
Come on,
to me,
there we go.
Denny Hamlin in trouble was that strategy. He had
That's better.
He only had
A little
3
higher.
additional laps on his tires. He hits pit road, and it puts him right back there in the eye of the storm. William Byron, the only
There we
driver
go.
in the 24 to stay out. Garrett
Good
Smith
enough there, but yeah, that was my setup. I'm in my living room, and that's my coffee table. My coffee table is my desk. So of course, right now, looking at my coffee table, like it's an absolute nightmare with shit. Oh, come on.
On those restarts, but right there, Alex Bowman was able to get out front pretty easily.
Is this live? Oh shit! Come on, Comcast. Wow. I may have to just pay for Hulu Live because this is getting kind of annoying. Okay. I have one monitor too, but it's from 2007. So my 50-inch 4K TV. Oh, Jones is around. Caution's out. So my 50-inch TV as my main monitor. My old 32-inch LG TV that I bought in 2009. It's a 720. And I have a 720 TCL 32-inch. So technically I have 4 monitors, but my main gaming monitor is 50 inches. And honestly, it's a little... If I'm sitting there staring at it for a long time playing games, like the main reason why I don't have it my webcam on when I'm playing games is because I'll be like this. And that's kind of annoying, you know, sitting there playing the game like that. So I like having it up for the IRL stuff, or I don't know.
car just get loose.
I will, you know, I agree with Jeff when he said the webcam takes away from our pain.
Down the front straightaway now.
Oh, Eric just got loose.
To me, like he didn't realize Alfredo was to the inside, came down, they made contact, probably some damage to the right front fender on Alfredo's car also, but
Alfredo! I've never heard of this Alfredo guy until last week. I like his name, man. That's
you can see Eric Jones just moves left.
that guy's as cool as a noodle.
Could have been a computer glitch now, Mike. Remember, gotta remember that.
That's true.
Some of these things do happen.
Oh, let's go with that.
I mean, I'm basically sitting far enough from my TV because I measured it from like the recommended distance away that Samsung said for the size.
Jeff, you mentioned about a lot
I'm that distance, but when you're sitting there staring at it playing games for a while, it's like, oh my god, but that's with any monitor.
32 championships.
Because I could have a 17-inch monitor like right here,
Fought your way up to 11th and all
that close, and it'd be just the same. Like, oh god, it's just the brightness and everything is getting to me.
Top 10, I'm like a single digit here, but the way I see it, just keep riding around down here. They'll take care of themselves, huh?
My goal is to get a regular setup,
right now. You get only
and it would most likely be in my guest bedroom. I'm looking over at my dining room.
Yeah, the problem is I took
I
two
gotta
tires.
purge this.
When I did that, I slid through the box. How many times he's
my
done
dining
that?
room turned into storage.
Larry Mack calls 2 tires, and then the
It's
dumb
bad.
driver slides through the
Like,
box and runs his whole
I won't
shop
even
sheet.
show you how bad it is. I want to just go like, that's how bad my living room is. But I'm not gonna do that.
All right, let's catch up.
Or my
with
dining
Randy
room. My
Castle.
dining
He's in
room is
8th
just
place,
basically have
sitting there down amongst the
two
Landon, you know, if you win this thing,
unusable
we could buy a
laptops
few
sitting
pieces
on
of
the top.
sheetrock here for that baseball
I've got
ball.
cleaning supplies on it. I've got paper towels. I've got knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone on it.
You know, I'd like to finish it with the car in one piece right now, and I'll tell you, I've ran some A-fixed races this week, and I tend to be in that second split of iRating guys, and there's some really good drivers. They taught me a lot this week on restarts and how to keep the car in one piece. So
say hi to Bailey.
Hopefully I can continue that, and if we get a long green flag run, I'm just gonna try to burn the right rear a little bit to keep the tire wears balanced, and hopefully it doesn't build tight.
All right, have fun.
Great job, Landon. Thanks for
I want an LC. I don't know if I want you.
That's what I love about
That would just
iRacing.
take up my whole guest bedroom. An L shape I could make do.
There are people all over.
But my guest bedroom, I mean, it would be perfect for me being such a, you're on these lit nerd. Because my background would be bookshelves full of books, and also sports memorabilia would be my background on top of the bookshelves and on the
We
shelves.
did that rehearsal Friday night, and we had a driver from Clint Boyer's team.
I'm going to have to get rid of my...
Friday night, and he said, geez, I never thought I'd be racing with Jeff Gordon in my ear. And we told him back, well, we never thought we'd be spending Friday night in your bedroom either.
Well, mine.
Yeah, right,
But,
there we were.
I do want to give
yeah, my
shout out
guest
to
bedroom's
Brandon
tiny.
Cattell. That's who
I
we
have
were
to get rid
talking
of
to
my
that night. He gave us a lot of
twin-size
great
bed.
information for our curiosity. How about
It's
this
like,
tweet
I don't,
from Amy
there's
Arnold?
no need
This
for
is
me to
Dale
have
Earnhardt
that.
Jr.
I mean, I have people staying over at
that's
my
very
house.
cool. You know, and she brings
Once
up
every
a great
couple of
point that
years.
we've
And
talked
I'm like,
about all
having a
week.
bed in that
There
room
is not another sport that
pointless.
can do this to this degree and have a simulation.
I think getting an
that's
L-shaped
based
desk in there
on real track and real car data
would be perfect.
One that has its own championships and one that can put our sports drivers into these virtual
and
cars
I'd be able to kind of change up the
I want to take it one step
stage,
further, Mike, and just thank
the
everybody
background.
that
Whenever
made
I
this
would want, I
collaboration
could tape up a
happen.
flag like that
Talk
over the bookcases and
iRacing,
whatnot. So,
the drivers from
or I
all
could
these
just,
different
if I'm
series,
sitting here with my friend Way,
all the folks at Fox
we're kind of
Sports
having
and
one of
NASCAR,
those like
it
philosophical
took a lot to pull this
conversation.
off, and
The
this
bookshelf
has
in the
been
background would be
fantastic.
a
Having
good
a blast
backdrop.
being here, and I know these
So,
competitors, and hopefully the fans
but
at home
also,
that are
if I
watching
can
are
convert
having a
that
great
into
time
like
too.
a computer, a gaming room, a computer room,
Absolutely.
then it's like, then I'll build a green screen.
And I think it's opened up a lot of people. I saw people on Twitter this
Because I really
morning
can't
going,
have a
"Not
green
race, I'm not
screen
gonna
with
watch." I
this
said, this
couch
isn't
behind
about
me.
being a
I mean,
real
I
race.
game
It's
on a
about
couch,
having fun.
so I
And
can't
that's
really
why we're
complain.
here. Well, the fun's about to amp
I'm
up.
a
Lights
PC
out on the
gamer,
pace
but
car,
I have
and
a
he comes,
console
William Byron
setup, if that
hits
makes
the
sense.
gas.
All right, here we go. Byron's in the lead. God, he's led most of the laps. All right, halfway through the race.
Second, Garrett Smithley third.
Yeah, this isn't
They are
ending in
among
25
all three of them are
minutes.
among
They
the
got
favorites
another
here.
hour.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., Alex
Oops.
Bowman, the top five.
Halfway. Again, no stages. Oh, we got a little bit of an incident. I don't think that will bring out the caution. They were down on the apron, continuing to roll, but no stage breaks or anything like that. This is going to be a 100-lap race. Yeah, sure, tires and strategy and cautions are going to play a big, important role in that.
Bubba Wallace lost a couple spots, had a long drive through the grass on the backstretch there. This is for the
Oh man, you went to a race at Daytona? Was it the 500 or was it the mid-season race, the night race? Regardless, man, any race at Daytona is on my bucket list.
Did William Byron get tight off the turn 2? I think he did. Those older tires.
I've never been to a race
maybe he's just wanting to get
like of this caliber. I've been to.
The crossover move.
Well, I lived in the Salt Lake City area. Went out to their track and watched a lot of modified and sprint cars and trains racing. I saw drag racing. Drag racing was fucking phenomenal, man. That was so cool.
And Hill comes back on the outside.
But they had to cancel the event
Timmy
with a
Hill
serious injury
from Tobacco, Maryland,
at the end.
regular in the Cup Series, has 673
Oh my God! You went to
iRacing
the
victories.
oh fuck! You were at the race that Senior died.
That's a lot of wins, Mike.
Oh my God, dude! That's
Riding with Garrett Smithley.
that's a tough memory if I was you. Oh, the year after.
Very realistic.
Okay, all right. I was about to say if you were at that race, if I was at that race, I probably would have been traumatized and never watched racing again.
Maybe go to the inside, use that draft a little bit down the back straightaway to get to
So
the
what you want? I
inside,
think
Timmy
you
Hill.
want to say 02, 03? So I thought Senior died in 01.
A little bit of room. This is great angle and view.
That's still awesome,
Garrett
man.
Smithley's on board.
I mean,
So a little bit of rubber down
Daytona's
the,
on my list. Phoenix is usually for me to get to, so Phoenix is on my list. Kansas is on my list. Those are the three that I'm like, okay, I would love to go to Bristol, but there's nothing to do in that area outside of the race.
Get up there and try different groups.
Okay, Ward Burke won. Well, man, you saw Michael Waltrip win, dude. That's freaking awesome. He's a legendary driver.
When you get up close to the wall that we see in real life.
He's a good
And so
driver.
the driver said, no,
Good
the
guy.
lane
He's funnier
is
than
around
hell.
the bottom, maybe 1 groove, 1.5 grooves up off the bottom.
Well, Steve O'Donnell breathes a sigh of relief. We are past halfway. We will have
So,
an official
I think it was the year after
race.
Waltrip
Should an Eric
won
Shower
that
break out
Junior
here
won
over
it.
Homestead, Florida.
Oh, we've always wanted to know what it would be like racing in the rain on a 1.5-mile oval.
No, we haven't.
It's raining?
What is it, cloudy in your part of the studio? I haven't noticed any weather over here.
Okay. Earnhardt's in 4th.
How you doing back there in 12th?
I did pick, if you go to the VOD, I think I did pick Earnhardt. I think I picked Earnhardt top 5, Hamlin top 10.
So Clint, one of the things I'm
And
noticing,
Clint,
it looks like
I
we're
picked
seeing
him in
this
like
with
the
William
top
Byron, a little bit
15.
older tires towards the front.
Jones,
It looks like he
no,
gets
Jones
off
was
the
the
exit
top
corner and
15.
gets
That's not
tight
going to
and he has
happen.
to
He's
check up. That's
several
opening up
laps
the door
down
for the
now.
cars to get to his inside.
Well, for sure, knowing that I put 2 tires on, I'm behind the 8 ball here. I'm trying to protect my tires, trying to.
They gotta get Martin in this, man. I want to see Truex. I want to see that 19 car out there, even if it's
That's one thing
virtual.
about this place. The only thing that's different about this versus when we do it, for real, is the line. We obviously this is the fastest way around, no doubt. But as our tires wear out, we're going to move up and be.
I know that's the issue.
Not the case today.
I mean, if I had the money, I'd be like, if I'm going to Daytona 500, I'm getting
It's the first time Mark
a
Smith
hotel
has produced one. Got a lot
a few
of firsts
miles
going on
away.
here today.
Timmy Hill's in the lead.
And we are told that this race right now is the #2 trending topic on Twitter this afternoon. So thanks to all of you for chiming in.
Number 1 needs to go unmentioned.
Just moved to the #1 trending topic on Twitter.
Well, Mike, and I think it's just like you and myself and everybody here at the studio and everybody.
Oh,
that's
well.
The wheel of these cars. It's just great to get back to racing.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for me. I do have friends that live in Port Orange. I bet they'd let me crash on their couch. They wouldn't go to the race. They're like 100% anti-NASCAR and anti-Daytona Raceway. So, but I think if I said, "Hey, I'm going to the Daytona 500. I need a place to crash," if I pay you guys like $50 and then crash at your house, would that allow me to cover, a little bit of food? You know,
For
place to
lap
crash,
59, this
shower
is the
time
7th
electricity.
yellow, and it follows the longest green flag
I think that would be
stretch
cool.
of
I
the
bet
day.
I could
Watch the
convince
9
him. Like,
car racing with
you've
Bubba
been to a
Wallace.
5? No. Well,
See, Bubba gets a
let's
little
go.
bit of
Let's
a
go to
run,
a
goes
5.
down to the inside of Chase.
It's going to be a long race,
Doesn't
but
quite, Bubba doesn't
Oh!
quite get to the white line. Chase maybe could have given him a little bit more room, but they
that's
make
how I want to see
contact,
Hooters out of
spins and nine,
commission.
and Chase Elliott around. Not too bad of damage there though.
I'm gonna tell you what, this is setting up strategy
Nice.
all over the place.
That's
The
funny.
pace had not slowed down.
I've
that
eaten at
bad,
the
but I think
original
the box
Hooters
that
once
William
in
Byron
Clearwater,
and the 24
Florida.
cars in is he
There's
has
a
about
Hooters
7
not
or
too
8
far
more
from me.
laps
I've
than
been
any
to
of these
maybe
other
3
drivers.
times. I've been
I
to a
think you're
Hooters
gonna
in
see
Colorado Springs
all
in a
types
mall.
of things happen.
Don't know if it's still
Stay
there. I
out,
don't know if that
2
mall's
tires
still
like
there,
Denny
but
Hamlin
they
did
did that.
earlier, or 4 tires. And remember,
So,
there's only 40 laps to go right now in this race.
So what we know,
Yeah.
here's a look at the replay from on board.
been to the original Hooters, been to the original Chipotle.
And we talk about, spotters are so important. Looks to me like maybe Bubba got in there a little bit too deep and slid up the racetrack just enough to catch the left front. Or left
I've
rear
seen
of Chase
Cheyenne
Elliott.
women, and I can understand that they couldn't get cute little waitresses. I'm just kidding, man.
I'm going to be very surprised.
That
if
was
everybody
mean.
At least the top 10 guys don't take 4 tires
But
here
yeah, it's.
to try
I
to
can
run this
see
thing
it
out
not
for the last
working out
40
there.
laps.
It's just. When I think of Cheyenne, I think it's still kind of frontier-y, and mom and pop shops are basically, you know, the king and queens of
Ross Chastain first off pit road.
places.
And Justin Allgaier. Chastain was fuel only,
Okay.
I believe.
They might have driven up from
1.9
Laramie
seconds
from
stop. What
the
else could it be?
And a
University
little
of
bit of motor
Wyoming.
damage fix because I saw the right rear quarter panel or bumper fix
Bris-
itself. on pit road.
Briscoe's got the lead.
We're under caution with about 40 laps to go.
All right. This is such a shit show, but it's awesome, man. I mean, I'm glad we're getting to enjoy some racing. Ooh, yeah. Get yourself a Hooters girl. Ah, love it. Be right back, but hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Man, I got some weather moving in. Jeez, it's been cloudy for the last 4 days. It's crazy, man. That's pretty funny that you dated a Hooters girl. That's awesome. Well, shit, I may have to go with another beer. There you go. World of Outlaws. Ooh. Yeah, I'm jealous. God, I haven't dated in 5 years.
Congratulations, Frank. Hey, Andy, John, you guys look great. Hey, I feel great too. Ever since you told me about Nugenix Total T, crushing my workouts. Thanks to Nugenix, I got
The
more
big
energy,
hurt.
more stamina, feeling years younger. From the brand that
Oh God, I don't know if I could handle that.
Product and product of the year.
I'm too much of a sarcastic prick. She'd probably kick my ass if I was like being sarcastic. She'd be like, "Fuck you!" Bam! Ah, bitch! Oh God, my nose! Why'd you hit me? Because I'm tired of your sarcasm. Well, yeah.
You guys on the 40, you need Nugenix Total T. And shit.
So I made my mind up. I'm growing my beard out and growing my hair out right now. I can't get a haircut. My dad's like, well, you could always probably convince your mom to cut your hair. And I was like, no, the last time she cut my hair, she clipped my ear when I was like 4. All that testosterone, I bet.
Oh, look at that big infield crowd. And oh no, this is the virtual Homestead Miami Speedway, where Chase Briscoe stayed out on this caution flag.
Oh.
Has about 10 green laps on his tires.
God, this sim is just so good looking.
Work on his sim rig.
Hey, Jimmy, I gotta say thank you for coming and being a part of this. It's awesome to have our 7-time champion out there. But you know, tell us about what this experience has been like for you so far. I know you don't have a lot of experience iRacing.
No, I am learning as I go here, even as far as trying to get signed in time to make the start of the race. So lost a few laps there. Getting stopped by
I'm giving it a thumbs. I mean,
I have lost a couple laps because I didn't hope I wasn't close enough to the pit sign. The pit stop take place. I thought we were under caution at one point, and we weren't, and I caused a huge pileup for the leaders. It's just been a comedy there.
Are you having fun?
I am completely lost. I'm trying to read the screen and figure out what I'm supposed to do and understand what a delayed green is, but pit lane is open, and chat with you guys. So
I'm loving this, Godfrey. I don't know if you are enjoying this, but dude, this I give NASCAR.
Tell us a little bit about this rig and why you purchased it.
I'm watching it at home. I'm at home.
So that I can get some reps for an IndyCar or a prototype sports car.
I'm watching it at home, yeah. Duh, I'm not out and about. On what? Streaming service. Xfinity. So. Jesus. Oh, here, it's over here. Gosh, this thing matches into my, my giant computer pad and stuff. Yeah. I was before going through Hulu, but it was my friend's account, who I'm grateful that he gave me access to it for 6 months, because he was paying the full thing and I didn't pay anything for it. I bought him a beer here and there for it, but once Pilot House closed, he didn't his you know, job safety was uncertain, so he got rid of it, but he's probably going to bring it back next month.
With 35 laps to go.
Maybe in a week or so. He's going to be at home like, we have nothing to watch but this like streaming shit. Oh, I want it back at $60, I'll do it. So we'll see. There we go, we're back to green. There we go.
When NASCAR starts back up again, everybody's going to be looking for reset buttons.
I want to come back if they have one of those.
There you go.
So, I'm watching through my mom's. I'm connected to my mom's Comcast account that I can stream TV. Some TV. They like to block a lot of it out. I can't. I don't think I can, man.
Buddy has track position and clean air over the nose.
Can maybe make it.
Going on between Ross Chastain. Here comes Alex Bowman to the outside.
That's about as big as I feel comfortable making it over the fireplace.
Denny Hamlin's right in the thick of that in the number 11.
I just don't want to get in copyright issues,
and
but
guys, Ross Chastain in that 6-car.
Music is one thing. They'll just mute me.
Briscoe, all they did was fuel
but
only
something
in
like
6-car
that,
last time to pit road.
like that, they'll go off on me if I make it huge.
There goes Smithley. All the way back to the lead. Remember, he was our pole sitter in this race, so he knows.
Damn, Smithley came back around.
Looks like he had a little bit of.
That's as big as I'm comfortable making it, bud. Yeah, they can. It's a live TV broadcast. This is being broadcasted on Fox Sports 1. I can't make it bigger.
31 to go at the line.
So, Mike, I think Timmy Hill, you know, he's been
this is as big as I'm comfortable making it.
Smithley,
oh boy!
Turned around the front straightaway.
Some got flipped around.
And that'll bring out the caution. Dale Jr.'s involved.
And I'm not seeing William Byron on our
There he
score
is.
in there. He's
Sitting
involved.
motionless.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is larger than I'll
That
make
the
it, buddy.
8
I'm
and
sorry.
The 88 should end up in the same pile up.
I might do the same thing like this.
Look at the virtual damage to the front
With
end
the
of that
Calgary
car.
Flames,
And
Tampa
you see
Bay
smoke
Lightning,
trailing
Game 7
from
Stanley Cup Finals
somebody running
game,
down low, front and back end for Alex Bowman.
2004. I gotta find that
Tangling
DVD,
with
but
Dale
I've got a
Earnhardt
lot of
Jr.
stuff I
and
need to
William
take
Byron,
care of between
eighth caution flag of the day.
Well, and for a
the
guy,
end of this
Alex Bowman,
and
who was kind of
this
hesitant
evening when
to
I
enter
plan on
this
doing
race, he was
that.
having a great run in the top 5.
But
This is coming off of turn 4. I don't know
why
how
do you
it's
think
got
I'm
loose
doing
and then
it?
came down the racetrack, or if he was just
I'm
trying
gonna
to block
tag
the
him
24,
too
but
on
then
Twitch.
eventually he and William Byron did
I'm
make
like,
contact.
hey Ryan, I'm
Early,
watching Game
contact
7
to
of
the
the
rear bumper.
2004 Stanley Cup
Coming
Finals. Come
around
hang
his
out.
own
I'm like,
William
fuck
Byron.
you.
You can see right there, see how the 88 almost
He's
got
still
loose?
bitter
I think he
about
got
it.
loose
17
late off
years
that
or
corner.
16 years later. It's
William
great.
Byron stayed in the throttle.
And I'm sitting here like,
Alex Bowman eventually
Lightning lost
got down in the grass and
Stanley
sent him
Cup
into the
Finals
wall.
to Chicago, and I'm just like, whatever to that. He's just pissed about that no goal in the glove of Bobby Boulin. That's where
made his way.
that's been
back
giving
up
him
to about
nightmares for
third or
16
fourth
years.
Position. So,
Well, if you
he's
can't
been inching
confirm
his
it's
way
in the
back
net,
up
you
there
can't
since that
confirm it's
trouble
in the
early.
net.
And Larry, I gotta believe, coming into this race, talked to a lot
I mean,
of different guys.
if it
One of
wasn't
them was Denny
absolute,
Hamlin.
even
He
back
told me
then,
that
if it's,
William Byron
you're not
was one of the
absolutely
favorites.
certain
We
it's
got
a no goal.
less than 30 laps to go. He's going to get a reset, but I don't know if he's going to have an opportunity to get that track position back after falling to the back of the field. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, right now, Smithley, Timmy Hill, Denny Hamlin, all looking really good.
But I need to
Parker
scour
Craven.
YouTube to try to
Alex
find.
Bowman
I
has
mean,
tweeted that he's blamed that one on Finn.
I might show some old races.
There's the 18
Like this?
Kyle Busch on board with him.
I agree, Godfrey. I think F1 should do this too. Oh!
He had no
Yeah!
idea. that Alex
Surprise,
Bowman
bitch! Bam!
was sitting right in the middle of the straightaway.
Can we watch that replay from up here?
That's the one thing that Kyle Busch is thankful for right now, because in real life that would have hurt.
Yeah, that would have been a
Kelly
bad
Earnhardt
wreck in
tweets,
real
let me
life.
clean this up just a little. Alex must have finally left the room. I wonder which dog was driving when the 88 spun.
Oh.
Darn spell check. All right, we're going to take a break and gather our thoughts. You're riding along with Kyle Busch.
Bam!
Oh, that's got to hurt.
No. Oh
I
man,
wanted
we got
more for my
chin
COPD
fuzz.
medicine. That's why I've got.
Alright, I don't want to watch a commercial about COPD, man. But, yeah. So I plan on, like, YouTube has NASCAR's YouTube page has a bunch of old races. I definitely plan on reliving the 2017 championship race at Homestead that Truex ended up winning. That'll be fun to rewatch. Alright, Lucy, what are you doing? Oh, you grumpy. Why are you so grump? Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh. She's like, I love what you've done with your hair. I want to play with it. Hi. Hi. Okay, you coming down? Okay, well now she's on my lap. You lay down. It's not for you to play with. Good girl. Crazy cat. Well, this is how we're going to be doing racing on my channel for the next 6 weeks. So I don't know what's next. What races? I know Talladega's coming up in a couple weeks. That's going to be a shite show. There's Atlanta. There's Homestead. Texas is next week, maybe? Texas will be fun. No, I don't. I can't afford them. I have foot pedals, but they're set up for like TeamSpeak for GTA 5, RP, and also Discord to kind of mute so when I'm doing GTA 5, or push for if I set up Discord for push to talk, It's like the right side set that I can speak in Discord. The left side is set up so I can speak in game on GTA 5 RP. Yeah, a buddy of mine has a nice little wheel set up of a Logitech that he uses on console for racing games. But I mean, I easily could secure a wheel to my coffee table, like the lip of the tabletop that comes out is long enough out and it's thick enough. It's like, let's see, like that thick, and like that deep. So I have American Truck Sim. That's the thing. It's like, God, I would love a wheel set up for American ATS. Because I would definitely do ATS on Twitch.
Summary after 73
I would love to get a coast-to-coast map.
31 lead lap cars, 7 caution flags, and
to do like a long haul one day from Denver.
The dog is barking at something outside and refused to drive the caution laps.
Like that, I'd probably start like kind of do a cross-country trek over a week from Denver to Tampa. So Denver to KC, KC to Nashville, Nashville to Atlanta, Atlanta down to Tampa. So I could do it in 4 days. Okay, I've seen Jeff do it and other people do it. I mean, it's been updated in the last like 3 weeks. Well, they can't make it pitch perfect, and I know that the terrain is going to be very general in different areas.
We've got up front here, guys that you don't normally hear a lot talked about in a normal cup race. Of course, Denny Hamlin is up there, but I love seeing these other guys like Kligerman, Timmy Hill, Garrett Smithley. This is a big, big moment.
Bubba Wallace is up there. Alfredo's up there. Bobby Labate. It's in the 19. He's up there.
Steve-O, you want to weigh in on that one?
Ryan Truex is important.
Yeah, what a great opportunity to showcase
Eric Jones is
a couple of young drivers who are trying to become big names in our sport.
And Kurt Busch is out. I think Kurt Busch went with the actual repair time to make it kind of realistic.
At Homestead Miami Speedway. If you're keeping track at home, Garrett Smithley has never driven a Cup car here, but he has 5 Xfinity starts at this track. And 1 in the Truck Series.
Pretty heavy damage as we look from the onboard from Anthony Alfredo's. The damage to the 77 of Kligerman, even a little bit of a tire rub there. We know what happens in the real world when those right side tires are smoking like that.
And we gleaned from Twitter, you talk about race strategy, that Garrett Smithley on his channel, they've been talking about, they are thinking that William Byron is out of resets. And I believe that's the case.
Oh, wow. William Byron's day is done.
All right, how about a Credit One Bank driver update because we can.
Kitty's going crazy.
Kyle Larson started 14th. Currently,
well,
he is running in the 7th
I
position.
mean, they just generalize the areas on the maps. I mean, it can't be as polished out as I forgot the developers who do ATS and ETS. It can't be as polished out.
Slowly but steadily to the front since that last restart.
But once they implement,
and the yellow is out with 23
I was about to say, once they implement Colorado and it's official and it's released, I'm gonna buy me a wheel. And some pedals.
Is involved in this one.
And I'm gonna drive the shit out of Colorado. I will do a lot of trips from Commerce City down to Pueblo and back. I will do Aurora, from Aurora up to like out to Grand Junction or Fountain and back. That would be cool. Hell, I'd even do like Aurora to Aspen once I get comfortable with the terrain.
Yeah, I just don't see these guys up front pitting because even the ones that have
Magic
stayed
Muffin
out,
is
they
playing
only
the
have
game.
about 13, 14 laps. It just looks like to me the position.
That's why I don't
is
do
absolutely
screen
key,
capture when I'm
especially
playing
as we keep
games
getting
because
these cautions.
I have so many friends on Steam that constantly pops up.
I'm afraid, Mike.
I always do game capture.
This might be our very own Clint Boyer here in the studio. I think I could hear him screaming from.
Oh no!
Actually, the 34 and the 6 get together first.
Oh wait, Colorado's been confirmed. Colorado's coming out in November, October.
You got turned, buddy.
Uh-oh. Oh.
That was.
He's obviously trying. He's focused on trying to get his reset. Remember he said he was going to need one.
Oh,
Clint
I
got
saw
flipped.
those guys wrecking the mirror, and I thought the caution was coming out. I was just waiting for it.
And
I
you
was
were
the
in.
caution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Preece turning off the bumper of Ryan Preece's car.
So did you come down on him a little bit, or did he come up into you? That's this is now. I'm so Clint, walk us through this. You're trying to now go and get a reset on pit road.
Yeah, I think so. I have no idea. I'm trying to get a reset here. It's my last reset.
Oh, look how many boxes that guy drove through. What the fuck? Penalize him.
20 laps to go.
Fucking black flag his ass.
So there's a reset button you hit, and they hold you for a certain amount of time, and then boom, you have a brand new car.
Guys, it looks like the top 13 drivers stayed out. The first driver to pit, Denny.
Yeah, no, Idaho's been 100% confirmed. Steam is absolutely, promoting the shit out of it. Oh my god. Colorado's going to be a lot of fun, and I definitely can see a lot of people who do ATS want to do Colorado just because of the I-70
Look on the
terrain.
photo caption, living a
Oh
lifelong
man.
dream. Crew chief for Chase Elliott.
I would love actually a trip from, let's say, Commerce City
He's not driving.
to Salt Lake would be fun because I go up 25,
To give a shout out to Bobby.
west on
Bobby
80,
See,
through
Bobby, according to Twitter,
Rock Springs and whatnot, and Wyoming,
has very little
and right
iRacing
before I get to the border, bam, there's the mountains, and they go through the path, go by kind of near
Absolute.
In fourth position right now.
70 through the mountains, even 80 through the mountains from like
This week alone,
Laramie to like Salt Lake would be fucking phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that they're.
He did roughly 400 laps of
I'm glad they're doing.
Wow.
That ain't Truex. That's Labate.
And that number 19, Bass Pro Shops Toyota. No Mark Truex Jr. in this field today, but we do have Bobby Labonte behind the wheel at 19 and past champion. That's very cool.
And returning to Joe Gibbs Racing. So
I love to see Truex racing his own car. Actually, they could probably make it happen. How cool would it be to see the 78 going on in this? Truex in the 78.
And we'll switch over to FS1 when this race is complete. 20 to go. Wish that starter would hold off on that caution flag.
20 laps to go, guys.
We can get these
We're
last
getting
20
there.
laps in.
We're trucking. Getting there quickly. Kind of.
Darrell Waltrip weighs in on Twitter from Franklin, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah?
Good to have DW with us.
DW.
Talking about.
Love to hear what his thoughts would be about some virtual iRacing going on.
Talking about
it works. I mean, this works. This is great.
That it takes to get this.
All right, you've been following Labonte too long.
Jeff, is that while iRacing requires hand-eye coordination, it requires a lot of what you do driving the race car. There's a lot that is not involved. There's no. Clint and I were talking last night. There's no butt dyno. There's no feel for what that car is doing. Is it pushing? Is it starting to break loose? So a lot of the sensors that you rely on as a championship race car,
unless you have Hamlin set up, and apparently that vibrates and shakes and stuff, so that's cool.
You are hearing the noises of the engine, the RPMs up and down differently than you would in the iRacing setup, but also you feel the air.
Oh my gosh!
When you're side by side,
I didn't even think of that.
When that air changes,
so they would need Idaho, Wyoming, and what part of Montana for that?
How that's going to affect the car. So yeah, there are a lot of things here.
That would be phenomenal. Oh my gosh, that would be so freaking cool, man. Could you imagine just kind of parking your truck up right next to Old Faithful and watching her go off? Holy shit, that'd be awesome.
Timmy Hill on the outside, is he going to try to side draft?
Come on, Timmy.
And maybe take this lead. Looks like he goes wide. Now opens up the door for the 77 of Kligerman, who still, by the way, has a little bit.
Labonte's holding strong in the 19. I think he slipped back there.
Side drafting works.
Well, I've heard that it doesn't. It's not as effective as it is in the real world, but it does work.
That's real life, though. Think about it. I know, but I think in the game they'll say, okay, people want to get the Yellowstone, the fans have spoken, we'll break immersion and let you go to Yellowstone. I think they'll let them deliver.
That's why Kligerman, as you're on board here, is up on
at
that
Yellowstone
middle
National Park.
Wanna crank it
I
up?
think they should.
No, they just did.
You know how pissed off people like, I got Wyoming, but I can't go to Yellowstone? What the fuck? No, but you can go to Casper. Well, I don't want to go to Casper or Douglas. Screw that. Ooh. Another crank it up. There we go. I think Labonte fell out of the draft. Oh! Ooh! Bubba Wallace all over the place. Alright, Comcast. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's such a cool look. Alright, Comcast is fucking up again. That's my big problem with Comcast with this, guys. That sucks.
That crash disappear from the screen.
That'd be good.
As they go, once a car comes to a halt, after a second or two, it will disappear. It will show back up on pit road where the driver can get a reset. Darrell Waltrip just tweeted that he used up all his resets on the parade lap, so he's out.
Well, somebody that hasn't used them all up is on the outside, working outside of Matt DiBenedetto. Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming to the front. Remember, I talked about this, Mike. Everybody says he's one of the best at saving his tires and having some extra speed.
Earnhardt is so good with
Well,
iRacing. I think he finished like 7th last week. I was like, fuck yeah, man, that's great.
Top
Top 5 would be awesome for Dale
He
Jr.
has about 5 or 6 less laps on his.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
Bobby Labonte
being good
just
at
slipped
saving the tires and
all
having
the way
fresher
back.
tires definitely gonna
14th.
play in the
I thought he
Dale
was
Earnhardt
outside of
Jr.
the,
change here late in this race.
That was Kyle Busch. You saw
Yeah.
briefly slow on the apron. He's gone 2 laps down. But wow, what a battle we've got here. Smithley and Hill.
God, we don't have any Gibbs cars in the top
fucking
fucking 10.
Behind them, it's on.
13 to go. Come on, Smithley. It's a huge fight between Smithley and Hill. Those two cars have just ran away. Earnhardt's getting a catch.
Dale Earnhardt
Klingerman's
was
coming
able
up
to clear
too.
Matt DiBenedetto, move into 3rd place, try to track down our 2 leaders.
Matt
Smithley and
D,
Hill.
come on, Matt.
Time to go.
I'm a
He's
Matt
back
D
up in the
fan.
mix. Passing Chastain.
Oh,
And here
you're
comes
getting
Bubba
tight.
Wallace in 10th.
Yeah, Bubba's one of those drivers that came down pit road the last time has pretty fresh tires. Alex Bowman.
See, that's
Denny
something they
Hamlin.
simulate in this game are fresh tires, old tires. I mean,
Third,
this is
fourth, fifth
good.
Single file. The battle is for 6th place. Benedetto, Preece, and Majeski.
Yeah, Chase Briscoe, another one of those drivers that came down pit road when Dale Jr.
I
did.
approve this move by NASCAR, and I applaud them
You know, 5 or
so
6
much. Thumbs up, NASCAR. Good
fresher
job.
tires on their cars now.
Way to make a
Is
nice
Junior
little
gonna try to see if he's
connection
able
with
to race one
iRacing.
another and take advantage of them running faster laps, using up their tires? Definitely some more strategy going on here as we come down to 10
I'm
to
from
go.
Kannapolis.
10 laps to go. Sponsored by Jeff Gordon Chevrolet. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Oh, Jeff Gordon owns a car shop.
Sponsor
Or
these
a
cars the next time.
It's time for the trim.
dealership.
Yeah, what I did, it took me a while. I looked back at the last 10 Cup Homestead races, and the average of the last caution is in the last 8% of the race. 8% of this race, lap 92, roughly 8 laps to go.
So there's
We get
no
about 10,
overtime.
not
Come
yet
on,
overtime
iRacing.
finish.
You
And
gotta
they'll
add the
catch this
overtime.
guys.
Yes, they are.
You gotta add the stage
And Briscoe
racing.
are running down the leaders.
When you see Timmy
Nice.
close up to the rear,
Pretty
bumper,
fucking
see it
awesome,
lead
man, that
down
they're
front straight. He
broadcasting
sees
this
his mirror
nationally.
getting
And I really hope they're getting
Earnhardt
viewership
Jr.
from
As
people.
well as Chase Briscoe behind him. He sees
I'm
the
even
close lead. He's gotta
even
make a
confident
move to try
that
to get
the
this thing out in clean air.
traditionalists are welcoming this. It's better
There
than
goes
nothing.
Timmy
Let's
Hill to
watch
the
it. Let's
inside of
enjoy
here.
it.
Smithley gonna take over that lead, and here comes
Timmy
Junior.
Hill and Smithley are up there, man.
Junior's
That's
gonna
awesome.
come
Come on,
along.
Timmy. Hold on. Yep.
I'm not sure he has. Timmy Hill has.
Junior's
got
come
it.
up. Junior's gonna make a move here. Come on, Junior. Win the fucking race, buddy.
Wow, 8 to go. 4 cars under a blanket for the lead. And then about a second back to Ryan Preece, Kligerman, and Bowman.
You saw right there.
That's
Dale
a lap
Earnhardt Jr.
car
was
being a
fresher
dick,
tires in the
isn't
car.
there?
He
Oh,
went
no,
through the
Earnhardt.
center.
Oh, Earnhart's in
Had
the
a
8, not the
good
88.
run all the way
Okay.
to get to the almost to the inside.
Ah, Dale almost had him. Come on, Dale. 7 laps to go this turnaround. Here we go. Oh!
Pressure tires. Any of these guys that are in front of him.
Hamlin is coming. His lap times are about 0.2 of a second faster than the drivers that
I know.
he's
Come on,
chasing.
Junior. I want Junior to win this thing. How awesome would that be?
They are closing fast.
I would definitely check out his podcast tomorrow. Because he would be so stoked. So stoked. But I'm looking at like this list over there of, you know, the positioning, and it's like it's such a nice feel of relief to see these actual drivers there. And now Comcast's buffering is going to take place. Told ya. Alright, let's get through the buffering, guys. I apologize again. It's not on me. This is on Comcast being stupid and throttling everything. You get a throttle, man.
The throttle a little bit too early. The car will start to
See?
push. Here's a nice run.
We're talking about throttling too. It's just a different type.
This pass on Timmy Hill.
Come on, Junior.
Oh, he sailed it off in there.
Hill tried to keep him down lower than where all the rubber is.
Come on, Dale. Come on, Earnhardt. Yes, he's leading.
These drivers running side.
Get. Oh boy.
Back straight away. Might not bring out a caution though.
That was Truex and the 3 of Austin Dillon
Damn it.
together.
And that's gonna
All right.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yes.
Take the lead.
Okay, caution can come out now. I'll take a win under a caution for Junior.
Timmy Hill not going to go down without a fight, though. He gets to the inside of Dale
Oh my God, this is great, man. Timmy Hill is racing his fucking heart out.
Hamlin trying to
Ham's up to 4th.
make good on that $5,000 pledge if he wins it.
Oh, he's there and with quite a bit fresher tires. As these
I
guys
still
run
think
side
they'll
by
still
side,
donate
they're doing is
$5,000.
heating their tires up even more.
Here comes Ham.
He's going to try to make a move to the inside of the 98.
God, that looks so good.
What a race. 40. They're coming to 3 to go. As Briscoe gets 3 wide to the inside.
If Hamlin wins it, Denny, Fox Sports, and Kevin Harvick will each donate $5,000.
No, guys, still do
8
it.
people affected by the virus in South Florida.
They still need to do the donating. They will, I think. But like, well, we didn't win, but guess what? We're still giving the money away. I hope so. Come on, Ham, push him! Push him! There you go.
Now battling Dale Jr. and Denny Hamlin.
That pushed Dale Jr. to the lead, but also opened up the door for Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, Denny's coming. Because here comes the 98 Briscoe pushing Ham.
White flag, Mike, because I still think Denny
White
Hamlin
flag's out.
passed the race car because of those pressure tires.
They just passed the line.
Watch this run that Denny Hamlin gets off the
Oh,
top.
here comes the white flag.
1 lap to go.
If there's a wreck, it's official. Come on, Junior. Come on, buddy. Oh, God, here comes Ham. Oh, no, Ham's going to win it. That's great, too. Ah, here comes Ham. Ham's got too much speed.
A march to the front through this field for Hamlin.
That's a lot of Daytona 500
Yep.
fans among those 2 drivers.
Junior slowed up to get the push through 3 and 4.
Smith Lee 5th. Here they come off the corner for the final time.
Oh!
They all but come together, and the winner is
Ah! Ham won.
What a race. What a finish. Yeah, those fans should be cheering. They saw
Junior, yeah. Junior got 2nd. Fuck yeah, guys.
Denny Hamlin, best Dale Earnhardt Jr. off
This has been awesome, guys. That was such a realistic dick move by Ham at the end. So there you go. They're going to be donating, guys.
It really was.
And a great contribution by Denny.
What was that, $15,000 or $20,000? I think
Kevin Harvick,
$15,000.
down there at
Yeah,
South
so
Florida.
that's a huge, you know what, that's a huge win for South Florida. Good win for Hamlin. You know, good bragging rights for Dale Jr. finishing 2nd. Man, I want to see that replay. That was
I gotta say, Denny was
insane. There he goes.
helping to pull all the drivers together for this. helping iRacing, helping Fox Sports, everybody that was involved in making this happen. He was
This is fucking great.
Thank you, Denny Hamlin, for all the help. I know I had a lot of text messages going back and forth with Denny to understand what all goes on to this type of
burn it more?
racing. And then there was this tweet by Denny Hamlin earlier in the week.
Kevin Harvick said he would match that. So did Fox Sports, and I'm sure there will be others.
This is great, man. Great shit right here, guys.
I mean,
this is awesome. I mean,
racing, but I felt like I was there calling a real race. And
this from Steve O'Donnell, NASCAR Steve O'Donnell. He tweets, security, please report to the Denny Hamlin car.
I'm glad they're able to still race, even if it's virtually, have some fun, enjoy competition. This has been a fun hour and 45 minutes. Holy shit, this is good.
NASCAR says they will run the entire season at 36 races. We just don't know when, but today we got to see a race and a really great finish. Here's the last half lap.
Here we go. Look at this bump coming into 3 and 4. Because, yeah, here comes the 66. You can't get up to him. And here we go. Watch that bump by Denny. He finished second. Denny gave him a bump at the end. Oh my gosh, you guys, this has been great.
What's a win without doing some really good donuts?
Those are some sick setups, man. I'm jealous.
I don't understand that.
Are they going to interview
Let's see if we can get our winner on the line and do our virtual Victory Lane interview. Denny Hamlin. Wow, congratulations. What a fantastic run through the field.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I didn't think we were going to get back there, especially, 10 to go. We were just, 13th or so, and I kind of got bottled up there and really made the top line work those last 2 laps to get the win.
Yeah, Danny, this is Jeff. A few of you guys, I know Alex Bowman was one of them also that you were battling with that came in and got tires on that last caution. And, just what happened and allowed you to get through that traffic so quickly? And I guess maybe
I really didn't think Hamlin was going to win.
Probably played a big role too. But how much more grip did you have than
there
those
we
other
go.
competitors around you?
I said Hamlin's getting top 10. Earnhardt's getting top, or Hamlin, yeah, top 10, top 5 for both.
When they were running top
Nailed it, 1 and 2. I love it.
And then I got kind of in an incident there where I got pinched and wanted to.
Was it Smithley, Klingerman, and Timmy Hill were top 5?
We're going to get back there, but
incredible, man.
My spotter Keegan just got to tell me, you're going to get there, just 1 per lap, and I just try to.
This has been cool.
All the way to finish.
I'm looking forward to next Sunday to hang out with you guys for this again.
Something you were able to do that nobody else could do, and Dale Jr. gave you that outside lane as you came to take the white flag. You took advantage of it and were able to just roll right to his outside through 1 and 2.
Yeah, I thought about it because, the bottom is definitely preferred grooves up top.
It bumps up. I don't even know if they made actual contact or if that was just the air that shoved Junior down.
His exit wasn't going to be as good, so I just threw my line. He gave me the proper space. And
they should. And I agree. I definitely agree.
Go celebrate with your crew, and I'm sure the NASCAR Foundation will be happy to see you get out your checkbook. But congratulations on a great day.
Yeah, thank you for that donation. It was an awesome race, Denny. Thanks for all your help making this happen.
Yeah, thank y'all. Look forward to it. I'd love to do it again, and thank y'all for putting this
on. He'll be back next week.
Well, thank you. Let's check in with our in-race reporter, Clint Boyer. Well, how'd it go?
Guys, I let you down. Heck, I let myself down. Let my fans down. Had sponsors in the stands. Praying for a good showing. Ended up wrecking, using both redos, as a matter of fact. But I think the real takeaway is, obviously, I need a lot more practice. Denny, you said the lap.
No, I'm right 100% with you, Godfrey. They need to make this a deal. They need to make it the whole thing. Yeah. Get those retired drivers out there. Oh my gosh, could you imagine Smoke out there? He's a competitive dude, man. He'll be like fucking cursing up a storm the whole time. Motherfucker, came across my goddamn nose. I'm gonna throw him in the wall. Calm down, Smoke. This is virtual. I don't care. I'm still kicking his ass after the race.
On Twitter mid-race, so thanks for being with us, bringing your rig in, and for being part of the telecast.
This is awesome, guys. Thumbs up. Thumbs fucking up.
Let's see if we can get a word with Dale Jr., who finished second today. And wow, what a fantastic run! Just not quite enough for Denny Hamlin today.
User left your channel.
Oh well.
About 10 laps better tires than we did, and he's very, very good. Yeah, he's really, really good. So
they're chatting to
I've raced
team
him
speed.
on here for 2 decades.
I love it.
I thought he would be hard to beat. I thought William Byron would be tough to beat too.
Well, Dale, I thought it was fantastic racing, watching you come up through there.
That's awesome that they're doing it through team
utilizing
speed.
a little bit fresher tires.
I figured it would have been
Hill
like
and
through
some of the guys
Discord
you
or
were
something.
racing. You had to run side by side there for several laps to get the lead. Do you think that used a little bit of your tires so you didn't have more grip to race Denny Hamlin at the end?
For sure.
Well, I don't know. You know, I was trying. I was trying to get a good finish.
Oh.
I was trying to win the race, and I was trying not to wreck anybody. So I think I probably would have probably gave Denny a little more room than I really wanted to. But I had to keep from crashing him or anybody else. And we got together off of 4. I thought I might have been able to get a photo finish at the line, but we got together off of 4 and about wrecked there. But it's fun. Denny had the tires, and he's just really, really fast. But it was a fun race.
I mean, I'm glad. I'm confident, 100% sure this is coming back next week. I think at Texas. And after Texas, I'll be at Talladega.
Thank you, Dale. It was awesome.
I don't know what's after Dega.
So that wraps things up. How's Jeff Gluck going to get his quiet track photo from Homestead Miami Speedway? For Jeff Gordon, Larry McReynolds, Clint Boyer, and all the NASCAR stars that competed today, I'm Mike Joy. Thanks for joining us. Coming up next, America's Day of the Races, live on FS1.
There we go, guys. I applaud NASCAR and iRacing for doing this. I'm certain that they got a lot of good views. This has been a hell of a lot of fun. I'm glad. Godfrey, thanks for hanging out. Teach came by for a few minutes. That was awesome. DJ Ricky P, you showed up. Thank you all for hanging out and watching. But that's it. That's the race. This has been awesome. I hope to see you all again next Sunday for what I believe is Texas. So until then, guys, take care. Be safe. Stay healthy. Stay indoors.